So yesterday I told you guys that the market had no volume and you should probably stay away. But I showed up today anyway because the discipline and my plan don't take any holidays. So it is December 23rd and the market was definitely slow as usual. We had some bigger movements right at market open, but then it quickly went back to that low volume chop that we saw yesterday. But just like yesterday, I was actually able to get in a trade today and ended up being a test of pure patience because I had to just sit there for almost an hour just to get my 5 points. It was also one of the weirdest execution experiences I've had in a while because when the price came down to tag me, I only got filled in on my top step accounts at first and none of my other accounts got triggered. Okay, I'm going long. We have a long way to go because it's such a low volume market. So either this trade is going to take a long time or it'll just slowly bleed. I'm in. Actually, I got tagged in on my top step, but nowhere else, which is really interesting to me. It would be funny if I end up touching my TP without me getting filled in anywhere else but top step. Wow, I can't believe it's gonna go up from here. Honestly, I would not mind if I just profit off of top step here instead of losing on all of my accounts when it comes back down, right? So I would not mind that. Oh my god, yep. It's going. That's wild. We're pushing up. So I'm sitting there with just my top step account in profit and the rest were just sitting there for a while. My mental process here was actually pretty specific because I had to decide how to handle the resting orders on my other accounts. And my plan was that if this trade just went straight to TP on top step, I was just simply going to cancel the orders on the other accounts and just take the single win. But just in case it came back down to tag me again, I decided to keep the orders alive for my other accounts. Obviously, this has the risk of losing on all of my accounts, even though I initially only got filled in on Top Step. But my guiding light is assuming that all of my accounts got filled in on that initial touch. So I treated this trade as if I was full sized in on everything, which is why I was willing to let it come back and fill the rest before going to target. And thankfully, the market was slow enough that I didn't panic and I had plenty of time to think this through. And I already knew going into the trade that it was going to be a long one because of the low volume, but I just trusted that level and just let it play out. Before we look at the trade, if you appreciate the grind, especially the day before the holidays, please hit the like button and check the description below for the latest platform deals I have with code RDT. The links help support the channel at no extra cost to you, and thank you if you decide to check them out. So here's the trade that I took. Yep, we're pushing up. Just only got filled on top step. Yeah, the push down is getting more and more aggressive. Not a good sign. Yeah, I don't know what kind of candle that is. We're still bearish, so there we go. All right, getting filled in right here.
Order filled.
All right, I'm in. I'm in my other accounts now, I guess. So if we lose, we're all gonna lose now. And because this trade took so long, I won't be taking a reverse trade again if I end up losing. Yeah, it is pushing down hard. I would want it to kind of bounce here. Yeah, it keeps wanting to go down, so I think we're bearish now. We have a bunch of equal lows right here, so it might tag that too. I mean, it's not bad. This isn't bad. So we could be just making a lower high still. Like in any of this area right here, we could still roll over. All right, we're getting a nice little push here, but again, we're still making a lower high. Yeah, it's taking too long to bounce out of here, but it needs to break that high right now. Yeah, I don't know about this. Oh, it opened up higher, so maybe there's some volume behind it. Okay, we're gonna leave a gap there, I guess. You could definitely tell that something changed here. 30 seconds left. I mean, I think we can still sell off into the close here, so. Okay, we finally broke those highs. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay, we're getting some volume now. Perfect. Cool. But the question is, how far can we go with this push? You know, are we going to like poke above like 3 ticks and then take another 30 minutes to kind of consolidate? We're kind of struggling to push past those 2 equal highs now. Nice. Keep going. One more tick.
Order filled.
I'm out. Woo! That was almost an hour trade right there. So yeah, that was my only trade today. It ended up being a 1 hour hold, which is an eternity for intraday trading, but that is the reality of holiday trading. I'm proud of myself for being patient and just following the plan even when the volume was dying out and it felt like watching paint dry. I'm just happy to lock in a win today, especially on a day like this going into the holidays. And as I mentioned before, I'm taking the next 2 days off, so I won't be here on the 24th or the 25th, so I can spend time with my family for Christmas. So I want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Enjoy your time off and rest your mental capital, and I'll see you guys back here on the 26th to finish out the year strong. And if you want to watch some winning trades during your break, check out the Green Day playlist on the left. And if you want to see me struggle with back-to-back red days, check out the playlist on the right. I'll see you guys on Friday.